Another video with Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's currently 8:41 where I'm at. 18 hours ago I released a video about a whole thing with the Nuke event. Sadly, it didn't happen, but we did get something interesting. Um, so yeah. Today's video is going to be about the zombie prison, uh, where the zombies moved from the boat to the gulag, and I'm going to give you a weapons build that would help basically beginners with that to settle all of that out. Now you can go ahead and make your own weapons build, but this is the weapon build that I seem to have better luck with, so I figured I might as well share it with you. Also today's video will be also about like what will the predictions will be for the next part of the zombies, because it seems like that we all predicted that the zombies will move locations with, I believe, every 20 days. It was in the comments yesterday. I'm not for sure, so. Also, I want to give a shout out to everyone who was there for the video yesterday. 3.1k views. That's actually my highest views ever. The normal amount of views I've ever really gotten for a video was 19, so I want to thank everyone that was there watching the video. Um, so the weapon build that I'm going to be doing for this this today is the Holger 26, and my secondary will be a Gallows Stag 12. With the Holger, I believe I always start with the barrel. You always want, now it doesn't matter by length of the barrel, because the length of the barrel is basically pointless if it doesn't really do anything. So the 8.98 inch barrel Spitfire, you don't want to look at the size of it. You want to look at the pros and cons. Bullet velocity and recoil control. I would go with the second one. So and then no matter what gun I use, it's going to be either the operator reflex sight, or I believe it's up here, or the Corp Combat Hollow sight. So I'm going to go with the second one. And then stock, I always go with the last one. But then again, some people have different, so I'm actually not going to use the last one. I'm going to go with... Now, see the zombies. Hello, viewer. Welcome to the video. Now, the zombies are way different than Black Ops Cold War, so you want to move as fast as you can with these zombies because they seem to move a lot faster. Ammunition, add the closest one to it, and then perks. How many? Okay, I can add one thing. I'm gonna go ahead and do the perk. Go ahead and do FMJ, and then the attachments for the Stag 12. Excuse me. It's really early where I'm at. I just woke up. Barrel. I'm gonna go ahead and put. Now I did say that the barrel didn't matter how depending on how long it was, but with the Stag 12 you always want to go for the um long barrel, the longest barrel, but you also gotta look the pros and cons. So this one is like the effective damage range, and then bullet velocity, and this one the pro for it is effective damage range. So I'm gonna go with the task force barrel. The optic, you want to go with the last one. Stock. Um, I want to say hip fire, but again with the zombies being a lot faster, it's gonna be way different. So I'm gonna say uh SAS combat stock for now, and then ammunition you want 12 gauge slugs. Now To me, it doesn't really matter for the last, but I would go ahead and now you never want to put a suppressor on a shotgun because that just slows down the freaking recoil. It might not say it, but it really freaking does. It's pointless. I'm gonna go ahead and put a flash card on it. Why the fuck not? Now it doesn't matter for the muzzle or whatever else you add, but that's it for the weapons build. Now this weapons build is like something for beginners for the new zombies sitting in the prison on Verdansk because you know it's a different location. Let's double chime. I'll change the perks up that it gave me, but I do want to keep. Excuse me. I do want to keep perk 3 tracker. That way it will go ahead. Let's see. Let's see. I won't change any of that. So I'll also just throw a camo on them. I mean, there's nothing really else I can do for them now. And that's it. And then we'll just hop into the game and see how it does. Now, like I said, this might not be for everybody, but I see this as the suitable setup for new beginners. If you haven't even touched the event yet, it's best to try your own way first, and then if you want, go ahead and try this way. Whatever suits best for you. But I find this being the suitable touch for the game. Now I'm not gonna lie, the shotgun that I have customized for this is the best option in my opinion. The uh primary gun I'm actually trying a new way with. Now they switched the locations from the boat to the gulag. Now, what's the whole? Now, even though it said that we were supposed to get the nuke event yesterday, we didn't get that. So there is a it might have gotten pushed back until April. I'm not gonna lie, but we still got something. So hello, good morning. It is 8:45 where I live. Well, good morning to you too. It is actually also 8:45 where I live. We did get something yesterday, so they moved to the prison. So this setup should be a good setup to help with the prison, as I'm aware of. Like I said, the SMG is new to me, so if it don't work in your favor, you can go ahead and switch it. But the shotgun setup is the best so far that I have went and customized with. So as soon as you get down there, it depending on how far away with the shotgun you are on the shooting a zombie, it will take 1 or 2 bullets. Now, I advise don't try and go ham on it like I do, and then shoot from like 50 feet away. By the way, I heard the Nuke event will be taking place on April 22nd. Um, that that's what I've also heard. Like I said, I would keep track on it after the video if you were for the if you there for the video yesterday. I went ahead and looked up some things. I saw some videos released by the people I normally watch for information. Um, Sometime between it's said to. Now these are straight out of the game. These are leaked straight out of the game files, so we can't hold it 100%. It is said to season 3 is released sometime between the 21st and the 22nd, so one of those 2 days. So you want to look out for those 2 days, and then as soon as that goes along, oh crap, there's other players. Also, that's the other thing you'll also have to look out for other players. But yes, it is supposed to release the 26th. But after okay, I was not smart and I did not. I was supposed to expect that, but I didn't. But I went along later down the line, and my friend told me that the zombie location for this is supposed to move every 20 days. or every 2 weeks. So be prepared for the zombie location to be switched. So I'll do more than one customization for my gun set to share with everyone for this location, but I will also be doing a specific gun set for every location the zombies are moved to. But yeah, that's when season 3 is also supposed to start. They said it's a lot closer to there than it is anytime sooner. Ow, my hair is poking me in the eye. We all have been waiting for this Nuke event, and they have been holding back on us. Like like they said it was gonna happen yesterday, but it didn't. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was also disappointed, as well as everyone else yesterday. But I mean, there was a lot of hate talk in the, not a lot, but I think there was at least one or two people that was hate talking it yesterday in the comments, and you know, I didn't get at their throats about it, but I got in there about it and said, hey, don't call it a fraud, don't hate it. We'll see what happens. If nothing happens, nothing happens. Like I said once before, I am disappointed it didn't happen, but like everyone else was agreeing, even though now that the zombies have moved, we still got something to look forward to, which means it's going to happen sooner or later. It's just a matter of time. I also want to apologize if I don't sound very, very energized. I barely got any sleep last night. I just couldn't sleep. So I decided to wake up and waited for the perfect time to start streaming again. Um, I'm gonna try and keep this a minimum to a certain time because I'm supposed to go hang out with a buddy for his birthday today. So wait for him to wake on up. Apparently they are bringing back an old map from Black Ops 2 from zombies. Apparently it seems. Yeah, that's the thing because all right, so the whole talk about it was that I think it was a week ago, either a week or two ago, there was talk that the Outbreak maps for on Cold War, they're not the true maps. They just threw them in there so they can come up with a map for Outbreak specifically, so we would have something to play instead of breathing down their necks about an Easter egg and, you know, a specific map. So they gave us those three maps from Team Fire, or whatever it's called, Dirty Bomb, to play so they can come up with things. And then at the beginning of Season 3 will be a map, officially, an exclusive official map for um, the Outbreak mode. And we're all supposed to get an exclusive main Easter egg with it. Now, um, if you go through and if you pay attention to like the Tempest, it points out like you can tell it's gonna be Transit because the Tempest came from Transit. It got absorbed into the Dark Ether along with the Transit crew. I mean, you could also like if you go through the intel in the game, you can also tell that there's leaks about Transit right there and then. Now the other thing that we're all supposed to be getting is a complete we're all supposed to be getting a zombie map of Berlin. Now the talk of remake of Kino. Now if you all are expecting a Kino map remake, please be alarmed that the way they're going to be doing it is the same way they did with Knock. It's not going to be the same. You're not going to be spawning inside a movie theater. There's high chances you'll be spawning outside, and then you can go into the movie theater, and then there will be more open areas to it. So, I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't keep my hopes up of keeping it the same. Shit, that guy's too close. He's way too fucking close. But yeah, so don't get your hopes on it about being same. Now with the transit, now when they do the transit, they were talking about a lot of it about being an open world map. Um, with transit, they don't know how they're doing it though. That's the thing that catches everyone off guard. Now, when I mean they don't know how they're doing it, now when we got transit the first time, um, the way it ended up being, like the lava on the ground, the what the hell was that? Fucking scared the shit out of me. Oh shit. Okay, well, now we should, with transit, there's three possible options. Now the map, it could be the same with lava and everything all over the ground. The way they intentionally wanted it to be was in town there was supposed to be a bunch of neon lights. Not the bar location, but the other location with double tap was that building next to it. We were supposed to be able to enter that. They said that we would be able to keep the bus possibly. But Ted would not be a part of it. So that's going to be a whole new subject, apparently. Oh, okay. This weapon setup's not bad though. But yeah, the bus. Now, when they said about the bus though, they said that we could possibly be able to drive the bus ourselves, which I don't see why they would allow us to drive it ourselves because it would be completely pointless. Why would you want to drive a huge ass bus by yourself with an additional 3 other people when you could just have the robot do it? Because yeah, it does suck. Now, I mean, it would be great if they added the bus. Now, if they do add the bus, I just wish they would add Ted. Now, Ted the bus driver was a great. He was like the greatest thing that ever happened to Black Ops 2 so far. Um, Now when they do it, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how they're gonna do it because there was 3 possible options of doing it. They could do it the way they intentionally wanted to do it, but they couldn't the first time because of all the stuff they have jam-packed into it. They could do it um, before the zombie outbreak happened, where it was all nice and clean and everything, or they could do it the way they already gave it to us. Ted is OG. Can you imagine him fucking driving around on the bus on this map while we're just over around shooting other people? That'd be like the greatest thing that COD's ever fucking done. Oh, hey, by the way, we're gonna mix the storyline up a bit. We're just gonna have Ted riding around on the bus. By the way, you can't get on the bus. Well, that sucks. But yeah. So okay, so far the weapon build up works perfectly for zombies. Now, I did not build this SMG for hipfire, but it works perfectly hipfire either way. Now when you go up and do the zombie thing, this I would suggest as a setup for. Now, my prediction for these zombies on here, it would be best to expect them to move location to location before nuke drops. Now, I think as they're moving around, the nuke is on its way or is loading up to get ready to launch because of everything going on at the moment in story wise. Oh shit, I parked somewhere I can't get out of. Um but what is everyone's opinion on it? Even if you are here now on watching the video, you can comment, or you can comment later whenever you see the video. I don't care. Just let me know down in the descriptions if you want. I'm down here doing all this work. Okay, I thought I saw footsteps. But yeah, they should bring that is most likely going to happen. Now, as for operators, I'm not for sure if they're going to give us the Victus crew. Now, if they do, that'd be great. Now, if they don't, I don't know. It's really hard to predict anything because there was a lot of talk about an Easter egg of the Victus crew being dead and attached to this giant creature and D Machine and all that. I mean, I didn't really do it. It's a good idea for them to bring transit back, but it better have Ted in it. I agree with you. It should, and it better have Ted in it. Treyarch, if you're watching this, you better bring Ted back if you're doing transit. You're gonna have some angry people on your hands. I won't be angry, but I would be disappointed. But yeah, they need to bring Ted back. It's a must-have thing. It's not a hey, can you please do it? It's a must. Hey, you need to do it. But like I said, those are from game files. It's not 100% set in stone. Now I did play a match earlier to level up and put in some stuff for um my battle pass. As I saw, I only have like 40 days left, and I didn't have a lot of it done. Um, I did go over to the launch area, and it does only still have 5%. Um, if y'all want in the next match, I can show you. I don't want to waste time looking around for the missile silo while trying to do this. I should get about like 3 matches in here, and then I'll end it. Now, one of the other things I wanted to talk about in my video is like, with what do you think that everything is gonna keep going on in between zombies and WarZone? Like, do you like? It feels like the zombie moment that we got with the boat. Since it moved to the prison, do you think zombies are just gonna take over? Because it seems like they're running on limbs here with just zombies right now, keeping everything afloat. Like, I know there was talk a while back about a whole remaster of Modern Warfare 3, but I don't want to throw that in there with any information, so you can just forget about that at the moment, because I don't want to confuse anybody. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on their Twitter account. Oh, that would be great. Is their Twitter account just Call of Duty on Twitter? I mean, I don't have Twitter, but I'll just make a fucking Twitter to keep up on information. Alright, I will go and land by the missile silo and see if anything changed. Like, I'll keep an eye on it every time I get on the game. But yeah. What was I going to do? Instagram. Let's see if they got a thing going on Instagram.
Get yourselves a proper warm-up. We'll be deploying soon.
I mean, I'm not seeing anything new so far. For at least overall, I think season 3 is going to be good. Good if they bring it back. Yeah, it would be good if they bring it back. I mean, I think the beginning of between the either mid-season or beginning season of season 3 would be the best time for them to do it if they bring it back, because if they bring it back towards the end of the season, I mean, what's the point of getting everyone's hopes up? But I just looked up on Instagram on Treyarch's thing, and so far it's nothing new. It's still the same old post about 48 hours ago. Yeah, if they do bring it back, they need to bring it would be best for them to bring it back during beginning or mid-season, because there's no point of getting anybody's hopes up if you go to the end of the season, because that's just getting people's hopes up to the point where, like, oh well, then there's no point of playing the game to buy or anything, get anything off the franchise store. Because I'm one of those players that will get stuff off the franchise store after completing Battle Pass and um after getting all the content needed that they release, instead of doing it first and then going to do everything else, because I prefer to get all the important stuff first. Wish I could make my way over to the freaking prison. So I gotta go that way.
Marking target location. Enemy UAV overhead.
Alright, no, damn it. But yeah. Zombie prison wise, like, now when they do this, I figured they just keep the zombies at the boat as they infected the prison, because if they did that, it would be way better. Well, they didn't. Treyarch, if you see this video, you should actually when you move them to the next location, you should keep them at the previous locations. Just gonna throw that out there. Make it way better. But yeah, zombie prison wise, I think it's going well, and I think if they increase the amount of zombies, but then again, we also have players that are showing up at these locations too. Now, when these players do show up, it's like the only place they'll go. So it's kind of hard to sit there and ask to increase the zombie amount. Um, after this match, I will possibly do another weapons build. If you guys want to see a specific weapons build, comment down and below. If you're here for the video or not here for the video, it don't matter. If you see the video later, go ahead and comment down below if you want to see a specific weapons build that you think will help clear out the zombie area. Now, when I do my weapons build, I always wait until, depending on the location, if I need to be up close and personal or from far distance. That's why I went ahead and went with the shotgun and the SMG. Now, you also got to remember that you also have other players.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
So that's also another thing if you want a specific one to predict on that. But yeah, that specific weapon builds, go ahead down, comment that. I'm gonna probably keep this at a minimum of 45 minutes. Yeah, that's another thing why I'm trying to predict
Precision airstrike. Take
all of the attachments, because the way the zombies move are way different. So you gotta be careful on that too. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, well, fuck. Sorry for my language. But yeah, the predictions basically on builds, if you're gonna comment a specific one, players, you gotta take into account the speed that I would have to move in order to. You would have to move, and then like up close or far distance with the zombies or players. Just don't do what I did and just charged in there like I did. So be smart about it. Um, Season 3, is there anybody that's actually expecting something specific, or no? No? I'm gonna assume they are, but okay. What can I do for the next 10, 15 minutes? Um, I'm surprised that this didn't go as far as I thought it would go. Alright, well, I might as well do a whole nother build here. Alright, so weapon wise, here we go. We'll do the second build in the middle of the game because the timer's at like 22 whole fucking minutes. Um, a build for zombies will go with. Now, why the hell would they make two guns that are the same? That's so dumb. You got the bullfrog, and then you got the PP-19 Bizion. We'll go with the MP5 from Modern Warfare, and then attachments will be operator or yeah, operator, reflex sight. Barrel will be. Oh well, I don't have all the barrels unlocked. Well, shit. Right now the barrel will be the second one, and then ammunition will be the 45. Oh wait, what? 45 round mags. Stock Well, I don't have. I didn't even know I didn't have any of most of this undone. I apologize for that. Just go ahead and if you're gonna choose this, go ahead and use the stuff that I'm putting on there. And then secondary would be I will put a I'll put a heavy. I'll go with a heavy gun. We'll go with the MG 40 34. I don't think I have anything on. We'll go with Corp Combat Halo or Hollow Scope Barrel. Can I change? Oh, well, I don't get a lot of things with this. Why is that? I'll put a flash guard on it for a muzzle. I don't have anything on there. Heavy hitter. And then that's about it because there's not a lot of options. And then keep everything the same. Alright, so when I die, that would be my choice. Why is everything so quiet in the game? But yes, excuse me. Well, oh, that was baloney. When things get quiet in the game, always expect the unexpected. Don't do anything that I do because apparently it's so early that I'm just doing everything wrong. Now, with this being my first weapons build, basically, it's more of a weapons build tutorial thing than it is about the zombie prison. So I may or may not just move my weapons build over to um, Cold War for the zombies. So be prepared if I don't do any weapons builds for this game specifically. As you can see, it's a pretty great gun. Now the question is can I get the fuck over there?
Get to that vehicle.
There we go. See how well this does during the zombie attack. Now I didn't have a lot of a lot of attachments to choose from for these guns. So if you do go ahead and use this setup and it don't work, I do apologize. Ooh, it's gonna fit. I'm gonna fit. Got it. See how far I get over there. No, get the hell inbound. Go. I already hear gunfire. Oh no. Yeah. Oh fuck that. Can I get? Oh, okay, there it is. It's like it was fading into the wall. What the hell?
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Alright, so today's only be 2 weapons build, so I most likely will move this over to Cold War only. See if they haven't, if they, I could start a zombie event.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Alright, here we go. Now, I added a heavy for the distance, and then the SMG is basically a hip fire, basically, just like that, without having to run out of ammo.
Secure cache. Be advised, enemy attack chopper incoming. Take it down and
Oh, oh well, this doesn't do too so bad, if, on my opinion about it. Oh. Oh. Well, don't do that. But, yep. I'm gonna call it a video there, actually. It's starting to get to a point where I need to go meet up with my buddy. Let's see, he texted me. Oh, that's Billy, not the one I was hoping for. If you want to, go ahead and leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, go ahead. It helps out my channel really, really much. But yeah, go ahead, do that, and I will look for updates on the whole event thing. And